Hello, it's Yvonne here to do the reading for the lovely sign of Taurus. Taurus, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you are a Taurus sun, moon or rising, you can watch this as if you are a cross watcher. So you are very welcome to watch this if you're dealing with a Taurus or you are a Taurus sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever. If you're unsure of what that means, make sure you Google your natal chart, put the details in of your birth, and find out where your planets were when you were born, because you're not just a Taurus sun. You can be Taurus in your moon, in your rising, and that will show a lot more about you. And you can watch a lot more videos too. Okay, if you are interested in looking at my daily reads, I did post one up here to see whether people enjoy it, like it. My daily readings are just based in where the energies are coming through in the universe. I guess it's like a daily horoscope for a general audience. But if you're only here for a star sign, then hopefully you'll find what you're looking for. All right, let's have a look. We're going to use the Muse Tarot for your reading today, and we're starting off the reading with the Empress. Card of Aries. Now, I feel like with the Empress, my idea of the Empress is she's very much what I feel is natural, and I almost want to say is really aligned with the universe. So aligned naturally, so in touch with nature, in touch with her human spirit, but really in touch with her feminine side. Now, sometimes when we're in the energy of the Empress, we're ready, what I always say, to birth something new. So it could be that you are pregnant, you wanting to be pregnant, you might want to have children, and the Empress might come around for that reason. But a lot of the time it's about birthing something new, wanting to bring something into the world that perhaps you've put a lot of energy in. It's the sort of card that might come up if you're trying to create a business or trying to create your own channel or whatever else. So for me, that is all the energy of the Empress. She is the divine feminine. So her energy is much more feminine, more than like some of the other queens. So the Emperor is the masculine energies, but when we see the Empress, sometimes that means you need to focus on your femininity or your more feminine side. Whether you're male or female, it's about focusing on your feminine side. So as a female, we can become more masculine, especially if we're raising children on our own, or we're, supporting the family, or we're doing everything we need to do that we consider more masculine work. That doesn't mean men's work, all right? So get that clear. I'm so not into being sexist at all. This is about what we see as masculine energy and what we see as feminine energy. Now, what we're aiming for in our lifetime is bringing a balance around of both. So sometimes when we're in that energy of constantly supporting a family, doing all the things of being the breadwinner, working, maybe having a very tough work environment, we can sometimes really channel our masculine energy and forget the more feminine energies. So what are the feminine energies? That is about intuition. It is about nurturing, and all the things we associate with the feminine self. So when I see the Empress coming through, it's either a little bit of a heads up for you to bring yourself into balance, or to understand that you need to develop those more feminine aspects of yourself. So if somebody has good balance, whether they're male or female, then when we're talking, you might be dealing with somebody who has incredibly strong intuition, or, we see people being very, very comfortable with certain things that we would normally associate with the opposite gender. So definitely feeling here something new is about to come your way, because we have the Lovers behind that. So when I see the feminine and I see the Lovers, I feel like you may be in a situation here where you are becoming or falling in love, or about to fall in love with someone, where all of a sudden those feminine energies start to really play out, and you might want to all of a sudden nurture the person around you. You may be trusting who this person is. You may be ready to jump into a new relationship, because the Lovers tells me that somebody either new, or you could be already dating someone, but not moving. You haven't moved to the next stage yet. I have the Three of Wands and the Four of Cups coming through here. So you may be already visualizing a future with this person, whoever they are. Maybe they're somebody from your past, somebody you're already dating, but you're looking towards the future here. You want a future with this person, and you're worried here that they don't feel the same. I have the Six of Cups here. So you're worried that this person doesn't feel the same way about you anymore. I feel that you are looking, especially with this card here, there is a feeling here that you've already run down the road with this person. You've already visualized having their children, or being the father of their children. You've already visualized, building a home with this person, marrying them, and you're already in that energy. But you have a fear here that your person doesn't feel the same. So there obviously hasn't got to the point where you're sharing your feelings with one another. It could be that you've dealt with somebody who never told you how they felt, and you're still feeling like you want to invest in this person. Sometimes when we lose somebody, or we've had a breakup, or somebody in our past has gone in another direction, we're still in that energy of wanting to build with them. Like, we find it hard to move forward because we've put ourselves in that space of wanting to build with that person. And this is the way it's coming across here. You're still looking at wanting to marry, wanting to be with someone, wanting to have a family, and your whole mind is around that. But for some reason here, you're really focused on the other person not wanting the same thing as you. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups coming through. That's the fantasy card. The Knight of Emotions, Knight of Cups coming through with the Five of Wands. So you're going backwards and forwards here. Your person is going to take action towards you, all right? This person does feel the same way as you. I don't think they're quite ready to speak up. I feel like that you're dealing with somebody who either you haven't known what they felt, or you didn't know what they felt. And you're feeling like perhaps this is taking you between the energy of going back to the situation and thinking, I know this person felt the same as me because of these reasons. We were really close. We've spent lots of time together. Maybe they even told you they loved you, but now you're slipping into this doubt because you're seeing it as some sort of fantasy. So it's possible this could be somebody from your past, or somebody that you had a very strong connection with, but you're not really sure anymore whether this is real or not. So you've got yourself into this sort of fantasy energy, and you're going backwards and forwards. And even though this person may have told you, may have shown you things, you're still doubting. So if this is someone that you haven't met, or somebody that you are about to meet, don't start doubting until you get to the point of having that conversation. It's hard because when you start falling in love with someone, the first thing you do is think, oh my God, what happens if I fall in love with them and they don't feel the same way? That is normal. And that's how you build trust with someone. But what's happening here is you're going backwards and forwards here, trying to work out if this person feels the same or not. Let it go. Have fun with it. Enjoy the relationship and worry about that when the time's right. If this person doesn't feel the same, so be it. I feel like your person does, though. All right, let's keep going. So I have the Three of Cups here. Okay, I have the Two of Wands. Yeah, okay, and the Ace of Cups. All right, that confirms it for me. I'm wondering here if you don't feel that your person feels the same because you're worried that there may be somebody else in the picture. And there may well be. You may have fallen in love with someone who is in another commitment. I feel here, though, that this person wants to move forward with you, and the Ace of Cups is here. So the cup is ready to be offered to you. But I feel like somehow or another with this Three of Cups, either this person is multi-dating, or may have somebody else in the picture. Maybe it hasn't moved to relationship status yet. Maybe it's still early in the piece. If this is someone from your past, it may be that the choice was made to maybe fall in love with someone knowing that they had somebody else in the picture. And I feel like your person loves you. There's no doubt in my mind. But that Three of Cups makes me feel like somebody else is around. All right, so we have the World card coming through. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Leo, Sag, or Aries here predominantly. And Seven of Swords. You don't trust this person. Okay. Okay. To me, this makes me feel like you're falling in love with someone, or you're starting to fall in love with someone, and you're already making plans for your future. But either you're worried that somebody else is in the picture, or you know that somebody else is in the picture. And that is making you really untrusting towards this person. But I don't think you need to be. If there is somebody else in the picture, they will probably phase them out if that is the case. But to me, it makes me feel like this person does love you ultimately. All right, let's see where we're going. Okay, so we have the Empress. You're ready to build home with somebody here with the Lovers card. I do feel with the Three of Wands and the Four of Cups, there seems to be some sort of doubt or dissatisfaction coming through here because you're in this Nine of Wands energy, which is sort of that going round in circles, like trusting yourself, thinking everything's okay. 11:11 on the clock when I said that. But then perhaps getting into a tizzy, thinking maybe this person will choose somebody else over you. And certainly if you're in that energy and you're putting out that energy, then I would say to you, you don't trust how amazing you are. You don't trust how much you are valued. Because the moment we start getting jealous, it's because we don't think we're good enough, or we don't think we're as good as other people. So maybe that's something that you could go away and work on, because I feel like your person will love you the same way that you need to be loved if you understand that jealousy comes because we don't think we're good enough or we can't play the game. So I feel like here your person definitely wants to commit. There is a commitment here with the Hierophant, but I feel like this is just not playing out yet. It may be very early in the relationship. You may be insecure and already thinking about what you can have in the future rather than sort of just appreciating the time you have with this person. It could be that you don't feel good enough and you feel like this person may be going to move on with somebody else rather than with you. But this Seven of Swords is so much a card of worrying that somebody's going to leave you behind or you don't trust them. And I feel like I want to say to you, trust yourself. Trust yourself. If this person doesn't feel the same way, yes, it would be hurtful, but you can't control the way people feel. So to me, really understanding why you're feeling the way you are would be really important. Now, if this is somebody from your past, they may have stepped up and chosen somebody else over you at the time. But if you're wondering if they love you and whether that is, an indication that they will return, I would say to you with the World card here, absolutely, your person loves you and wants to be with you. But for some unknown reason, something else might be getting in their way at the moment. I just want to put a couple more cards on this Seven of Swords. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So your person is weighing up here with the Knight of Swords. They will speak up. They will tell you where they're at. I don't think your person's enjoying this either. I don't think they are, but I think that for some unknown reason, they're not able to give you what you need at the moment. Enjoy yourself. Let it ride out. Accept that that's a possibility. Because I do feel here that this person does love you and that things will work out in the future. All right, let's have a look and see what the Oracle cards say. Rude girl, the disowned self. Okay, let's have a look at what that's all about. 46. The disowned self, hidden beauty, the need for acceptance and love. Okay. This is part of you, the embodiment of a deeply flawed perception of your failures manifesting as guilt and shame. When you project envy onto others or any emotion or instinct that you've learned to repress or deem unnatural, it's the inner child crying for attention. So that's why I said to you about the whole jealousy thing. I feel like here this card is saying to you, you need to nurture and love that part of you that feels not good enough or feels that you can't manifest this person in. That's why I always say focus on yourself, be creative, bring your energies around to you. If you're feeling jealous or envious of other people, then remember that is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. So you must start to understand how beautiful you are, how much love you have to give, and how this person loves you. The moment you start doubting that or putting that energy out that this person may love somebody else more than you, then you start to devalue yourself. I will leave you with that. Thank you.